All right, guys. So we got some reveals today from Funko and Loungefly. We're gonna take a look at them right now. Let's go. All right, guys. So earlier today, I was at work. I see my brother sent me a text that Funko tweeted out its first Star Wars Celebration London exclusive, which was awesome to finally get this reveal. We've all been waiting for it, and I love me some Funko Celebration exclusives. So we're gonna take a look at. They announced two of them today, and Emily Swallow, who plays the armorer on her Instagram, revealed a Loungefly bag and wallet exclusive for Celebration as well. So we'll take a look. Let me share the screen. And the first one we got was the boy Jar Jar Binks. So this is officially the first 2023 Europe London Celebration exclusive, and it will be shared. So it shows it here at the bottom left with the celebration sticker, which we'll be getting on them if you're at the show, and then the Galactic Convention exclusive shared sticker. They haven't announced yet where this is going to be shared, but my money is GameStop because GameStop recently had a Jar Jar exclusive. So I have a feeling that this one will be shared there. Now, typically, most celebration exclusives in the past have been shared with GameStop, Hot Topic, Amazon, Target, Walmart, and places like that. So we should get a variety. And typically for celebration, they usually do around 7 to 8 Funko Pops, sometimes a little bit more. And it's usually a good mix of like Funko Pops, Pop Rides, movie moments, things like that. So we'll see what the rest is. But this was the first one. So definitely don't mind another Jar Jar. I think there's only two Jar Jars out, the OG one and then that recent GameStop one. So this would be the third one. But hey, I'll take it. I mean, if it leads to more prequel pops, like please, that's one thing Funko slacks with is just prequel pops. Like we like the prequels, guys. Where's it at? So that was the first one. And then not too long after that, maybe like 15, 20 minutes later, my brother sent me another text and it was for this one. So you got the R2 and R5 two pack, which this is kind of lazy because I mean I'm pretty sure those are both just the ones that released. And I have the R5 here. This was from the Smuggler's Bounty back in 2017, I believe it was. So this was 6 years ago. But not a lot of people have this. So it's kind of cool that people are gonna get a chance to get him, especially with my boy popping off in Mando season 3. Like he's about to be the hero of season 3 Mando. You guys heard it here first. But I mean, regardless, I'm still gonna get it. I mean, I love R2 and another R5. Like that'll be cool to compare it to see if it's any different. But it literally looks. Oh, you know what's different? I can tell you right now. So this one doesn't have the third leg. So this one does have the third leg, and on the top, like if you look at the top of that, there's like a little, it's like smooth, but on the picture you see there's like a little bolt. So it does look like they did tweak the mold a little bit. So that is actually cool. So maybe it's not that lazy, but I'm pretty sure that R2 is the Dagobah exclusive R2 from Target, which it's buried somewhere. I don't feel like grabbing it right now. But so we also got to look at the box too. So I like this black and silver box. It looks similar to the Anaheim 2022 celebration boxes, but this is going to be your box right here. That's what it looks like. And then these have the actual celebration sticker, which if you're going to London, you'll be able to get those there with that sticker. If you get it locally, it'll be with the shared sticker. So now that's all we've gotten so far today. I was kind of hoping they'd show all of them, but maybe we'll get like a couple a day this week, hopefully. And then the only other reveal we got was from the armor herself. So if you guys are into Loungefly bags and those wallets, we got a armor Loungefly bag and then the matching wallet. This is the way. So that's cool for you Loungefly collectors. It looks pretty cool. Some of these bags look really, really cool. Some of them are kind of like, but I mean, it's cool. That's fine. So let me know what you guys think about the two Funko reveals, about Jar Jar, and then this two pack. And if you guys are going to try to grab these when they come out. Now, I kind of want to talk about how I think it's going to be to get these Funkos if you're going to Celebration. So I've been to 3 celebrations. So 2017 Orlando, 2019 Chicago, 2022 Anaheim, and all three I was successful getting into the Funko booth. Now it wasn't easy. Well, it's easy if you win the lottery, but if you don't, it is a mission. So I'm kind of going to break down how it went at each one and how I think it's going to be in London potentially, because we don't have any official news how they're doing it yet. But if we kind of go off past celebrations, we can have a kind of an idea of how it's going to work. So in Orlando, I believe it was lottery for Funko. So 2017, that was my first time at Celebration. I don't think I knew about the lottery, so when we got there, we it was too late. We already missed it. So we got there early. The celebration opened at 10. They basically said after 2 p.m., if there's any Funkos left, it's first come, first serve. So we literally stayed at the Funko booth right at 10 and we stayed there till 2. So we did that the first 2 days in Orlando and we got stuff both days. So we pretty much got everything except for both days. By the time we got in, Thrawn and Jedi Master Luke Funkos were sold out, but we got everything else from that collection, which was awesome. So now that we learned how that worked, when we went to 2019 Chicago Celebration, it was the same thing. It was a lottery. So I actually hit on the second day the lottery right at 10 a.m. So I was good, but my boy Ricky didn't hit. So on our first day there, we kind of went to the Fungo booth to kind of see how it was going to work and if they did a standby line like how Orlando had one. So when we got there, there was no official standby line, but there were three different lines of that people made themselves that were just waiting. So when it came time to open, it was a huge cluster. Everyone was trying to get in because everyone has been there for hours waiting. And it was kind of the same thing. It was like after 2 or 3 o'clock, they let you in if there were any leftovers. So we kind of came back at that time. We didn't stay and wait. We kind of came back. And as I saw everybody arguing and fighting, I actually made my way in and got in. So I got in on the first day, but I let my boy get that set because I had my lottery for the next day. But I was able to get in. And then after that day, from the chaos, the days after, Funko had an official standby line. So basically, those other days, if you wanted to get into Funko, as soon as it opened, you could get into that standby line and wait until 2 when it opened it up, and then you could go in and had a chance for whatever was left over. So that was 2019 Chicago. 2022 Anaheim, I actually won the lottery twice, which was crazy. So I won the Funko Lotto for 2 days, 2 separate days. So keep that in mind. You could enter for all the days that you go, and there's a chance you could win for multiple days. So I did, and it was such a relief. So I kept one for me, of course, so I could get my set. And my boy that came with me, I just gave him the QR code, and he went in on that day and he got stuff for himself. So one thing I did notice though, which was unique, or maybe they've learned from past experiences at Anaheim, they already had a standby line area set up for Funko. So literally, as soon as you got there, you could start waiting in that standby area. So that was cool. They learned from the past that people are going to wait regardless. So they kind of controlled it from the beginning. So that was kind of nice to see, but I wasn't really too focused on it or looking at it to see how bad it was because I knew that I won. So that's how those three were. Now for London, I know Funko's going to be there. They just revealed these, and they also have a panel there. So I mean, it should be safe to say they're going to have a booth there, like a physical booth, like past celebrations. I know in 2016 they didn't have a physical booth. They sold their exclusive through a shared retailer there. So if they do have an actual booth, it should be similar. So I would guess we're going to get another announcement like we did today for the panel lottery saying exclusive selections. So it should be similar to how the panels are. You're going to enter for Funko or for Hasbro or for whoever's included with it. And then I believe it'll let you enter for multiple days, or it'll go by your badge and enter you for all the days. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see when it comes up, when it's announced, and I'll make a video then. But it should be lottery. You should be able to enter for multiple days as long as you have badges for multiple days. And you always have that chance where you could win. And if it's just like past celebrations, it should be similar where if you don't win, there should be a chance for you to line up. And if there's anything left over, then it'll be first come, first serve for the public. So if you don't win, keep that in mind. There is a chance. It might just be a crazy hustle and crazy grind because there might be a lot of people trying to get those exclusives. And also at the same time, I'm not sure how people in Europe, in the UK, and London, if they're that big into Funkos like how it is here in the States. So if you guys are watching this video and you're from Europe, from UK, London, anywhere overseas, How is it over there for Funko releases? Is that something that you guys are really, really into or not so much? So, I mean, if it's not so much, it'll kind of be nice to be able to get these easily and not go crazy, but I'm prepared for anything. So right now I'm 3 for 3 getting into Funko at Celebration. Knock on wood, I'm 4 for 4. So I definitely want to get in. Very excited to see what the rest of the reveals are. I'm sure we'll get more tomorrow or later this week. And once we get more announcements on those exclusive, any more Hasbro exclusives, I'll be dropping videos to cover that as well. So if you guys want more London Celebration updates, be sure to subscribe. I'll be covering panels, guests, exclusives, and I'll be there all 4 days of the show. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.